what's up, everybody, and welcome to Decision 108, where I, Eric Van Mechelen, make a game for you in just 1 minute and 8 seconds, and then discuss some of the concepts behind what makes that game fun and engaging. So I just read an article in Scientific American called Seeing Around Corners, and this is also a TED Talk discussing new technology which will one day allow us to see around corners, and this has many applications, but one thing that it made me think about was anticipation. If we could see around a corner in real life, that would allow us to anticipate a lot of events. So in sports, anticipation is really about how well can one adapt to a certain play as it develops. I played soccer growing up, and this was incredibly important. You see players that seem to be in just the right moment at the right time, and they just have this sense of seeing around corners or anticipation. In business, obvious impact here. If you know your competitors very well, if you know the marketplace, you're going to be able to, or seem to be able to, from the outside, anticipate certain events. In our personal lives, how many times can you think of an instance where you just miss running into somebody by, it seemed like 30 seconds because you didn't know they're going to be there? And at the same time, how many times have you been lucky because you just seem to have run into someone at the right time? So can we create instances where that occurs more often is one big question. And I think this is such an interesting concept because I think we can, I believe, train ourselves to be creative. I think we can train ourselves to anticipate certain events if we focus on the right things. So you should check out those TED Talks as well as the article in Scientific American. And without further ado, I'm going to make a game for you guys in just 1 minute and 8 seconds about this topic, seeing around corners. So I'm going to put time on the clock. And time started. The topic is seeing around corners. This is what I've created. As you can see, it's a very quick sketch of a game I'm calling Seeing Around Corners. And what I tried to do was include some of the movement-based tools that we can see in a lot of app-based games or even in a lot of board games to demonstrate this dynamic between our personal life, business, and sports, which I was discussing in the opening. And in this case, players will be maneuvering their player token or their avatar to receive benefits in those three sectors in the sports, personal, and business point system in order to run into certain influential people. As I was actually writing down on the sheet, I thought back to the MEMA Summit 2012, Breaking Boundaries, which I attended this past Wednesday, where luckily enough for me, since I was at the conference early, within the first 10 minutes, I was introduced to Jay McGonigal, obviously a pioneer in the behavioral space for games, just by pure random chance. I also knew one of the event organizers, Lauren Melcher. Thank you very much, and that helped facilitate that conversation too. But in one sense, I saw around a corner and was able to get the introduction. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and look out for that next Decision 108 episode. And remember, you can, if you really try, see around corners. Peace.